What's so funny?
Kawhi's playing, Tomer.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem.
Will he start though?
Still debating. No, we're going for Reggie, PG, Kawhi, Marcus, and Zoo.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
On another note, with all the jam-packed schedule, you've mentioned a couple of times that it's just been hard to get DeMarcus acclimated to the playbook and everything. Like, have you found ways to do that amid the really tight schedule at all, or has it been really complicated?
Well, he's been coming in, every day with the young guys, and Kenny and Chauncey and LD's been doing a good job of just trying to get him through the plays. And it's tough to get acclimated when you're trying to learn both sides of the ball in such a short time. But we can run some generic stuff that a lot of the NBA teams are running. So we can get him on the floor. We try to when we can, but if not, then we're just gonna wait until he's comfortable and we're comfortable with him, and just kind of go from there. So there's no pressure, no rush, to just throw him into the fire right away.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next, we'll go to Cam.
Hey, Coach. Speaking of kind of ingratiating or warming Cousins up into the routine, do you pull some plays that he's comfortable with running? Does that make it easier in that process?
You kind of like see what you have in the playbook and try to associate with what he's done before and what he's comfortable with. And of course, the easy turn 5 and punch 5 and things like that he understands and knows. And then we try to put in some pistol stuff and delay stuff that he knows as well. So just those 4 things, and then just trying to add, like you said, the horn series, which he pretty much knows, and just trying to go from there. But sometimes you call on the fly and he gets and then he's thinking, trying to get to the spot. So you expect that when you come into a team for 10 days and you're trying to pick up as much as you can.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Law.
Hey, Ty, I guess we can stay on the topic of 10-day contract, guys. It's hard bringing in a guy like Malik Fitz, someone who's unlike DeMarcus. He's not a veteran in this part of the season. No real practice time, a road trip in between. What have you been able to see from him, and do you have any expectations for him beyond this current 10-day that he's on?
Well, Malik, we saw it from training camp, and that's the reason why we brought him in. Just how he played, able to defend 1 through 4. He can make a shot, aggressive to the basket, has some athleticism, and he's a great kid, So just having him on the team and just giving him an opportunity has been great for him. He's played 3-on-3, he's played 4-on-4. He knows some of the plays because, from being down in the G League with our team. So it was just great just to have him here. He's a breath of fresh air. Doesn't say much, just quiet, just comes in every day, comes into work, does his job, and just kind of goes from there.
Next, we'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. So you guys are going to have some fans in the building tonight. Wondering what your expectations are for that, how you feeling about it, and whether you have an idea if the guys are excited.
Yeah, they are excited. It's great to have our fans back, with some of our fans back, in the building. That helps you think that things are, slowly getting back to normal, for one, but to have our fans in the stands to, cheer us on, and because we're going to need it, coming off 7 games in 10 days and, off a road trip, and having some juice in the building, some energy in the building from our fans will be great.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Farbod.
Hey, Coach, sticking on the subject of fans, this is going to be your first game coaching as the coach of the Clippers in front of fans. Is there any kind of extra feeling about that at all, or does it still kind of feel like business as usual?
It's going to be business as usual, but it's going to be good to have them here. Like I said, just cheering on our guys and get us that energy that we need, that extra boost. And like I said, just for the world, just for the NBA, just to see fans back in the stands is like you're getting close, like you said, to getting, things to be, pretty normal. So we're excited about that. And we're excited, like I said, the fans are coming out.
Next, we'll go to Andrew.
Hey, Ty, you have such a luxury of bringing 2 vets off the bench with Batum and Rondo. Usually they play a lot together too. What has that done for you to be able to bring not just one vet with a lot of experience, but really 2, and kind of the way they've affected that second unit?
It means a lot. I just think, like I said, two veterans that are very smart, very high basketball IQ on both sides of the basketball. And when you get that, I think their plus minus together on the floor is something ridiculous, but they play well together. They're very smart. They're always talking. They're always having dialogue of, what's, Ronald's telling what to look for, what to do. And so those two together, like you said, come off the bench has been great for us. And I forgot to tell you, like Nick Batum's going to be out tonight though for the game. So we're going to give him a rest day. He deserves it. Coming here, he didn't think he was going to play that many minutes as he's played, but he's been phenomenal. And tonight we gave him a rest day.
Thank you.
Next to Justin Russo.
Hey, Coach, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, sir. Thank you. Marcus has seen a sizable jump this season with his post touches compared to last year. So letting him operate in the mid post, how much do you think that's allowed him to feel more comfortable this year compared to last year, since he did say he was kind of unsure of his role back then?
I think it's been good for him. Everybody wants to touch the ball, whether you're a scorer or not. Just feeling part of it. And, I think, we need to post him a little bit more, at times, just to keep the ball in his hand, let him touch it. And you see any signs of the NBA when guys are scoring the basketball, they're better defensively, they're better rebounding the basketball. But he showed improvement, he can score right there. So we want to give him touches in the post. We can't forget about him because he is one of our elite scorers. And, continue to work and continue to build the packages around him so we can get him the basketball.
So we have one more question. Go ahead, Mason.
Hey, Coach. Zoo got into foul trouble early in the game against trying to guard Joel Embiid, and Joel's the type of guy you're happy if he's taking a three. And now tonight he's got to deal with Karl Towns, who's a 40% 3-point shooter. So I'm just wondering what your conversations and defensive assignments and discussions are with him as he kind of deals with a different style of center every single night, it seems.
Well, tonight, we're gonna have to do more veering. I think with Towns pops, our guards going to veer back and peel back and take Towns while Zoo challenges at the basket. If Towns make a couple of threes, then we can adjust. I thought last game we did a really good job of adjusting in Minnesota by putting him on Okogie and letting him and Serge guard Okogie while Nick Batum and Marcus and those guys guarded Towns. So we was able to front the post and come double team on the backside, and then we were able to switch pick and rolls out front. So we'll give him a couple of different looks. It's not Zoo's fault that a center shoots 40% from three. So he has to be who he is, protect the paint, protect the rim. And if we got to make a change and make an adjustment, we will.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Ty. Have a good game.